SR&BG and The Bigger, Badder Tactic. Now, I made a video about the bigger, badder tactic around a year ago. It had to be 10, 11 months ago, right? But there are still people who suffering from the bigger, badder tactic, so I have to explain the bigger, badder tactic again. Before I explain the bigger, badder tactic and how to defeat it, let me answer a question. This question comes from 444 Superconductor, the viewer. 444 Superconductor, the viewer writes, what do you call a person who displays all three traits? NPC, low viber, and chosen. Well, I would call that person the chosen, because there was a time that the chosen had an NPC era to where we was sleep. We was doing everything that the NPCs did. We was running on a program. We went to grade school. We were fans. I was a Snoop Dogg fan. I was a Bone Thugs and Harmony fan. I dressed like them. I rapped like them. I wanted to be like them. And then I woke up. But when I woke up, I wasn't healed. So I was in my low vibing stage. I knew that I could manifest, but I was manifesting low vibing things. And all of a sudden, I healed. I'm still healing, but I healed enough to vibe high. Now I'm a high vibing manifester. This is the chosen. So I would call that person who displays all three traits a chosen one. Let me tell you what Mason Man told me when we first met, and we was talking about sending curses and spells and hexes and all of this type of stuff, right? He said that if you know for sure that this person is an NPC, then you can send them anything and you can tap into their program. But if this person is a low viber, you should tread lightly. He said that he wouldn't even recommend this person sending anything to a low viber. And I'm like, why? He said, because all chosen ones was low vibers before. There was a time that I was out there and I was the lowest of the vibers. Samson in the Bible, he was a low viber. There's a lot of prophets in the Bible that was alcoholics, that was low vibers. So this is why Mason Man said, don't curse a person if they're just a low viber and you know they're not an NPC. You know that they can manifest. They're only manifesting low vibing things like beers and single cigarettes and shit. Still don't curse them, because the Most High can still be working on this person. You will see this same low vibing person 6 years later, and that person will be glowing. An NPC will never be like that. I hope I answered your question. Now let's get back to the bigger, badder tactic. The bigger, badder tactic is a humbling tactic. Now, I'm watching this video, right? And this woman, she's talking about humbling means dumbing yourself down and don't humble yourself. Let it shine. Let it all hang out. If you got it, if you worked for it and all of that, be proud. Hold your head up. Wear your gold chain and all of that. And you know the only problem with that is, now I love my women's. I always talk highly about the feminine energy. But fellas, don't never take advice about humbling yourself from a woman. We live in two different worlds when it talk about humbling yourself. Now, this same woman can wear her stuff around a lot of guys, and if she's a fine woman, then these same guys who will want to kill me, They'll be catcalling and wanting her phone number and wanting to take her out. No, when it comes to talking about being humble as a man, listen to your uncle, your daddy, your brother, your homies, and different guys. Cause we live in two different worlds when it comes to being humble, like compared to a woman. You understanding what I'm saying? I can't just walk down the street with my chest out. You hear what I'm saying? With my shirt off, with my chain on. I can't just pull up in a nice car anywhere. A woman can do that. Now, true, there are some guys in some of these cities that'll rob a woman too, but you know what I'm talking about, man. A woman can let it all hang out. We can't. We have to be humble. And if we don't be humble, now let's talk about the bigger, badder tactic. If we don't be humble, then they're going to send somebody that's going to humble you. You understanding what I'm saying? I used to be that person. I used to be that person in the gym. I'd be full of creatine. I've probably been on this program about 18 months. I'm looking good. Now I'm the number one guy in the gym. I got a certain attitude. I'm not humble. And all of a sudden, somebody come that's bigger and badder. And I could feel it. And I know that they were sent. Everybody in the gym, all of the attention goes to this person. And it's nothing that I could do about it but feel humiliated and humbled. You hear what I'm saying? This happened to me a lot of times in a lot of different situations. I had to sit back. I had to question and I said, what's going on? And somebody told me, they was like, hey man, the Most High don't share his glory like that. All of the muscles that you got, all of the positive energy that you got, that really didn't come from you. Now understand that, yeah, you went to the gym and you lift the weights and all of that, but all of the glory go to the Most High because he the one who gave you the protection and all of that to do that. Man, without the Most High, you wouldn't have even got out of bed to lift them damn weights, man. And now that I'm older, I can agree with that guy. This same guy, he said, as soon as you start acting big-headed, the Most High will allow. You see, the Most High don't send the people to you to humble you. He sit back and allow the witches and the covens to send the people to you. You think you tall? They got somebody that's taller than you. You think you buff? They got people that's on steroids, man, with bodies that you will be stuck looking at them. Everybody will be stuck looking at them. And the car they hop out of, the cologne, the charm and charisma, the energy. You think you on SR? They got people that's been on SR for like 4 or 5 years. You think you can fight? You understand what I'm saying? I've been in these situations, man. I thought that because my arms was the biggest and my chest was the biggest that I could fight and all of this type of stuff. And I had to be humble. No, nobody ain't touched me. But people displayed what they had. Man, you don't think that these people got 3rd-degree black belts? People that's trained in all martial arts? There's people with spirits up in them, and you will hit these people and they won't even feel that shit, man. And you will quickly get humbled. Yeah, man. The bigger, badder tactic. The Most High uses us as the bigger, badder tactic. You see, we supposed to be the Most High's bigger, badder tactic. We supposed to step on the scene and all of them scatter. And they do. They do. Man, if you go to the gym and you own your shit and you eating right, and you SR&BG, you meditate and you vibing high, you're gonna own that space right there. But what do men do? It's easier said than done when I say, don't get big headed, man. When all of these damn women start looking at you, when people want to give you a high five just because you looking good, I mean, that can get to the average guy's head. You hear what I'm saying? And the moment you start taking all that glory, like you the king of the hill, like there's nothing above you, the Most High is gonna step aside, and you're going to see Ronnie Coleman come in your gym. I'm talking about the old Ronnie Coleman. I'm not lying, man. They got people that's 300 pounds just full of muscle. And if that don't work, they'll bring the guy that's just so ripped with the small waistline, man. Rich people, you think you got money, they'll bring rich people. You got to remember that this is Satan's kingdom. He owned this matrix. So you can't fight him with the money. They got millions and billions and trillions of dollars. Listen to me right now, man. They will get a person, right? They'll get a person. And they will give this person a certain amount of money and move them right next to you. They'll give that person a car. They'll give that person a job. That person don't gotta do shit, but just be there, bigger and better than you. You understand what I'm saying? This person literally has somebody in the background sponsoring them to take you out, to take all your energy. It didn't happen to me before. You hear what I'm saying? Some of these people, they'll be on the payroll like $5,000-$6,000 a month. They whole apartment will be paid for, the whole car will be paid for, all of that. And you know, when they use this bigger, badder tactic, they come to take all of your energy. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy. You hear what I'm saying? They gonna kill that pride. They gonna steal that energy, and they gonna destroy all of your plans, man. You hear what I'm saying? How to defeat this? Be humble. You have to be humble, man. It's easier said than done because the flesh, it makes you want to think you the bad guy, but you gotta be humble. That's it. The older I get, the more humbler I get. And just because I'm humble, I don't run out of money. People still know that I got a six-pack and I'm looking good and all of that. It's just that I'm humble. And then if they send this person that's the bigger, badder tactic, they only stay around for a little while. They only stay around for a little while until they gotta leave and gone somewhere. You resist the devil and he shall flee. Now when they come, they'll stay for like 3 days and then they gotta leave. You know, they be calling up some of these people from different states and all of that. Yeah, just to come to get your ass off your mission. Still kill and destroy. You hear what I'm saying? Be humble and watch them. They're going to come, they're going to have the charm and all of that, but by the second, third day, man, they just going to be regular people because they don't got your energy. You got the real energy. That's what the people like. All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Peace. You worked for it. You worked all year, saved up just to buy this chain. You got the chain and you feel that you should walk around your neighborhood with the chain. You worked out. You worked out for 2 years straight. Now it's summertime. You moved to a new neighborhood and you feel that you should walk around with your tank top on. You looking better than everybody. SR&BG and humble yourself. Yes, you should be able to do all of that if this was a perfect world. But guess what? We're in war. And a lot of people forgot that we're in war. You understand what I'm saying? We're in war. I want to walk around right now with my shirt off. I want to walk around with a big chain and bump loud music and all of that. I see other people doing that. But I can't do that. And yes, they can do that because the majority of these people are low vibers and NPCs. This is all they got. Look around you. This is all they got. All of this material, yes, this is theirs for now. So they can get away with that. They working with the system. A lot of them, they advertise the poison. They advertise the alcohol and the music and the pharmaceuticals. They advertise it. So yeah, they can get away with the shiny things, the glamour. Yeah, the women is attracted to them. It's all good. But I'm talking to the chosen. Now don't forget, this channel is for the chosen. So when I say humble yourself, I'm not talking to an NPC or a low viber. They not gonna understand me anyway. When I say humble yourself, I don't mean stop getting money. I don't mean stop getting body gangs. It's an attitude. Understand that this can be taken away at any time, and understand that we're in war, and understand that you're walking through a forest with hungry wolves. Then you will be cool. I was looking at American Gangster the other day, and I was watching how Frank Lucas, he set up his operation. It was going good into that mink coat and hat. His woman bought it for him. Too much glamour, man. They knew exactly who he was by how he looked. Look, nowadays you will be able to go through the neighborhoods and tell exactly who the plug is, who the head drug dealer is. You will be able to see exactly who he is, especially if you down south, because the brothers down south love the gold, and I love the gold too. I love all of it. But we at war, man. We at war spiritually. We at war with the CIA and the FBI and the local police departments and the sheriffs and the judges and these damn private prisons and the alligator Alcatraz. We at war. Hell no, I'm not going to be walking around like a damn peacock. Now the NPC could, because they not at war. This is their home. You understand what I'm saying? They can roll around, they can wear the big chains, and they can be with their homies and all of that type of stuff. And they all brothers, and they was all hatched from eggs and shit. But when they see you with it, okay, now these people, they want to take my bike just because I'm getting body gains. Imagine if I had an expensive car and they knew exactly how much I had because I'm flossing it, and they knew all of this. Then just imagine, man. They didn't did it before. They know exactly what to touch. They know exactly what to do. Now I'm so humble, they don't know if I'm paid or if I'm broke or nothing. I still get from point A to point B smooth. I eat, my belly is full, everything is all good. And I'm humble, and they don't know nothing. They don't know which area to hit me. You hear what I'm saying? The Most High would allow you to get it. You would get it. You manifest it, you got a right. You vibing high, you have a right to have it. But as soon as you get it, There's certain spirits that's going to come with it, and that's with anything, especially if it's valuable, like diamonds and gold and vehicles, and even with clothes, man. It's certain spirits that's going to come with that. And those spirits hop off on people when you come around. And if you ain't from that neighborhood, if you ain't hatched from those eggs, then you become a target. Why the hell do you think Superman ain't just walking around every day with a damn cape on? Even though he can beat everybody up, he still understand that he need to humble himself, so he turn into Clark Kent, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not just the Superman guy walking around with my cape on. I'm Clark Kent like 75, 80% of the time. Until I need to show these fools that I'm Superman. But until then, you don't know what the hell I got. Look, the richest people that I done been around, man, and I done been around people with money. You wouldn't even really know it unless you knew how little expensive things look, like a pen or a shirt that you don't see the tag. Things like that, right? I ain't never seen a very wealthy person with a big ass chain and all of that. All of that stuff that you see on TV, it's all fake. A lot of that damn jewelry is fake, man. Tyrese said it. A lot of these cars and these houses and stuff, they are loans from Clive Davis and them. Clive Davis and them, they own like 50 houses. They own all types of cars and stuff. And whenever they get these guys, they just let them borrow their cars and their houses and their jewelry and shit so that they can hypnotize us. But in all actuality, they don't even really got that shit. That's why at any time they could just go broke and you see it. They just say that they evaded some taxes or something. And now they charging the poor guy 60, 70 million dollars and he only worth 10 million. You hear what I'm saying? That's why I'm humble, man. The real rich people, the real people who have all of the energy, even with the knowledge and stuff. Outside of YouTube, social media, nobody don't even know that I know what I know because I'm so humble with it. I used to be a person that wasn't humble with it. Everybody that I see, if you had a dashiki or some dreads or an unk or something like that, then I'm gonna tell you everything I know. I'm gonna make it to where I'm the smartest guy. Now I don't even do that, man. I don't even really care. I don't even really care about the flashy jewelry and all of that type of stuff. But there's gonna come a day. Now listen to me. There's gonna come a day that we are going to have all of that on. There's going to come a day that we have chariots of gold and all of that. Please don't get me wrong. This ain't no poor righteous teacher talking. This is the emperor type shit. Diamonds and rubies and gold and all of the precious jewels and crystals and all of that. But right now, we at war. The NPCs and the low vibers ain't. They sell out for this shit. All of this stuff is ours anyway, man. It's all promised to us. And these are the generations that's gonna inherit it, man. We getting all of this stuff back. And my necklace is gonna be so big and beautiful. I like smaller necklace, thin, but a lot of them though. You hear what I'm saying? I'm gonna have like 100 thin necklaces. Whatever I think of, I'ma just make it in gold and diamonds and all of that. Please don't get Wormwood wrong. I believe in the prosperity, man. Grapes and fruits, watermelons, man. I'ma have acres of watermelon, mangoes for miles. Mango, it's gonna be called Mango Mile, man. But for now, I gotta be like Clark Kent and all of the chosen, man. We gotta be humble and quiet, because if we don't, them spirits, they gonna come, they're gonna try to take our shit, and it's just gonna be a big headache. All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Peace.